All right, this is the review for the quiz 1 that we took. So let's get started. 1A, give another name for line A. So you can see line A is this line right here. See the little A right here? To name a line, you need two letters. Okay, so for a line, it's two letters. But it has to have a line on top. So two letters on line A, I see are V and W. Right? This line goes through V and W, and I have to put a line on top. If I don't put a line on top, that is not correct. Okay. Letter B, name the intersection of line A and B. Okay. So here's A, here's B. Where do they cross? Right there at W. Okay. And then letter C, name three collinear points. Okay. Collinear is on the same line, right? So what are 3 points that are on the same line? Remember, points have dots, okay? So the three that are in a row here could be like Y, W, Z. We'll put commas between them because those are three different points. So that's collinear in a straight line, okay? All right. Then give another name for plane D. Now you can see plane D is here. I need 3 points to name a plane that make a triangle. They cannot be in a straight line, okay? So if I try to put YWZ again, that would not work because they're not going to make a triangle, okay? I cannot use letter A or letter B because those are not, there's no dots, okay? So YWV, that could work because YWV makes a triangle on that flat surface, okay? Alrighty, so let's get down here to number 2. This is our segment addition postulate problem, okay? You have to label the picture, please, okay? It says DF. Now, the actual quiz you take is going to look a little different, okay? But when it says D to F, I know that's all the way across. DF is 78. DE, between D and E, the left little part is 5x minus 9. And EF, the other small little part, is 2x plus 10. Cool. And then what I'm going to do is part plus part equals whole. Okay, so the left part is DE, 5x minus 9, plus the other part, the right part, 2x plus 10, equals the whole thing, 78. When you take your actual quiz, yours is going to look a little different than this, okay? And so when you solve it, the steps might be a little different, okay? But what I'm going to do is, and what you should always think about is there anything you can combine like terms? So I can 5x and 2x is 7x, okay? Negative 9 plus 10 is positive 1. Bring down equals 78. Get rid of the loner, minus 1 minus 1. 7x equals 77. And then to get rid of that 7 in front of x, we divide by 7. And then 77 divided by 7 is 11. All I'm looking for is the value of x, so I'm done, okay? All right, number 3, R is a midpoint. Midpoint! Okay, that means that this half and this half are equal. So it says QR is 6x plus 25. RS, the right half, is 16 minus 3x. And again, because it's a midpoint, these halves are equal, so I put an equal sign between that, okay? I'll rewrite it over here. Now, this time the x's are not on the same side. They're on different sides, so I cannot combine them. I get rid of the smaller x, which is the negative 3x. The opposite is to add 3x to both sides. Okay, so I got 9x plus 25 equals 16. Get rid of the loner 25 on the side of x. 9x equals 16 minus 25 is negative 9. And then to get rid of the 9 in front of x, we divide. Negative 9 divided by 9 is negative 1. Now, am I looking just for x? Oh, I'm looking for QS. So I'm not done yet. Negative 1 is not the answer. However, notice QS is neither of these little expressions, okay? QS is the whole thing, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that 6x plus 25. I'm going to plug in negative 1 right there. 6 times negative 1 plus 25. Negative 6 plus 25 is 19. Okay. So what I just plugged it into gave me this QR, which is just this half. This half is 19. If this half is 19, what's the other half going to be? 19. Now I can take the 19 times 2 or 19 plus 19 and get my final answer, which is 38. Okay. So if you get negative 1, that's not right. If you get 19, that's not right. QS all the way across, 38. All right. Now, when you see the word distance, you should use the distance formula. X2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. Okay, and you know this is x1, y1, x2, y2. So x2 minus x1 is going to be 2 minus sign, and then negative 6 parentheses squared plus 0 minus sign, negative 5 parentheses squared. Let's do this. So square root 2 minus negative 6 parentheses squared plus 0 minus negative 5 parentheses squared gives me 9.4. So when you plug it into your calculator, make sure you plug it in correctly. Don't forget the minuses, the negatives, and the squared signs. And the last one for midpoint formula. Okay, so for midpoint, that's when you do x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So remember, x1, y1, x2, y2. So first add up your x's, negative 3 plus 3 divided by 2. And then add up your y's, negative 7 plus negative 5 divided by 2. Controlled by negative 3 plus 3 divided. Oop. I got 0. And then the second one, control divide. Negative 7 plus negative 5 divided by 2. I get negative 6. So my final answer is 0, negative 6. And that's how you do your quiz 1.